Hello, I am Jen Berger with the American Parkinson's Disease Association here in St. Louis, and I am super, super happy you decided to show up today. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Email me if you are. You know my email address. If you don't, well, then I guess you can't tell me whether you liked it or not. I don't think that you'll be disappointed. We'll be here about 50 minutes. We're going to work Tabata style in these workouts. And those of you that were with me yesterday, we did Tabata also. It's Tabata, tostada, not tostada, Tabata. We are working work rest periods. So that's where we work really hard for 45 seconds and then we give our bodies about 15 seconds to rest. I told Jim we got about 8 exercises. So I told him that could be a trick. Eight exercises sounds pretty easy. I don't know. We did 8 exercises yesterday. And would you say it was easy, Alan? Oh, you do think it was easy? Oh, then I better pick up my game today, Jim. I better pick up my game. Those of you at home, if there's any point in time you need to take a break, you just hit that pause button on the device you're working out with me on, and you can just, when you come back, I'll be right where you left me. We're not doing weights today. We're working big movements, and we're working coordination movements, so we'll go back and forth between those two. But before we get started, and Bill, you can move chairs where you need them. Before you get started, those of you at home, because we're doing some big and coordinated movements, it does require a little bit of balance. So if you want to have a chair near you for a little added stability, you can go ahead and grab that. Again, we'll be here about 50 minutes. We're going to start with a warm-up. We're going to have a whole lot of fun in the middle, and then we're going to cool it down at the end. So we're going to start with 2 deep breaths. I always start my workouts the same way. 2 deep breaths at the beginning, 2 deep breaths at the end. In the beginning, we just set that mind on where we're about to go. It's a big inhale through that nose and a big exhale out through that mouth. Are we ready? Let's go. Big breath in through the nose, all the way up. Nice big stretch up top. Big reach, warming up those bodies. And then slowly exhale it out through that mouth. Perfect. One more here, in through the nose, as big as you can, filling up those lungs, holding it at the top, and then slowly exhaling it out through the mouth. We're going to get those bodies ready for our warm-up with some big shoulder rolls back here, big circles, opening up that chest, working that range of motion on those shoulders. Big circles. I hope the sun comes out today, even if it won't increase that temperature too much. It always feels a little better when that sun's out. Is the sun supposed to come out today, John? A little bit, yeah? Okay. Couple more here. Just a wee little bit. All right, and forward right here. Big circles forward. Stretching out that upper back. Again, working that range of motion on those shoulders. For 2 and 1. All right, let's shake out those arms a little bit. We're going to keep those feet at about hip width apart. Roll those shoulders back. Open up that chest. Those shoulders stay back. And we're just going to take that head now and turn it from side to side. Any opportunity we have to work that range of motion, we're going to do it. With each rotation, get a little bit further into that stretch. Did you stay for dance yesterday, Bill? Disco was fun? Good. Were you there, Alan? Did you stay for dance? You did some disco? Yeah, she's so sweet. Let's go chin to chest. And all the way back. Thanks, Alan. Whoa, I'm going to hold on to that one. I don't get those very often. Chin to chest. That one may last me a couple weeks. All the way back. One more, chin to chest. And then all the way back. Wait, in my class or her class? Oh, nice. Bill, would you wear a tutu? If you had to, I know you would. You totally would. Push and pull. Let's go. What? Push and pull. Let's go. Push. Long arms and then take it back and pull. Now, as we do that push, let's feel that stretch all the way back down the back of those legs and then take it back and pull. Push. And pull. One more here. Push. And then pull. Let's extend those arms out to our sides here, rotating that body through the center of that body now, right through that waist. Big rotations. You follow those fingertips to the back. That'll really work as much range of motion as you can get back there. Big turns through that waist. You're what? Oh, I know. That's why a warm-up is always good. I always say a couple more here. Even on those days when you don't work out, take these warm-ups. All right, arms relaxed down by those sides. Keep those shoulders back. We're just going to start tapping through those heels now. You know, Jim, I keep my warm-ups a lot. I keep them the same, pretty much the same every exercise class. And then arm swings, because it's a good opportunity for you to kind of put these in your memory bank to do when we are not together. Great way to work those opposites, get those opposites started. We're working some coordination today, so there we go. Kind of get in your groove, big arm swings, big heel taps. Give me about 15 more seconds here, and then we're going to finish off with just a march in place to continue to warm up that body. All the way back with those arm swings for 3, 2, and 1, and we're marching it out right here. This is where we pull those knees up just a little bit higher. Use those arms and legs at the same time. For some of us, that's easier said than done. So do your best. We just want to get that heart rate up a little bit. And keep marching. Let me just make sure. It's my daughter. Let me just make sure all is well. Keep marching it out. All right, keep going right here. 15 seconds. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. Find yourself a comfy spot here, not in a chair, standing up. We're going to start with our first exercise. We'll start big, and then we'll move to that coordination exercise. Big and coordination exercise. So what we're going to do here is we're just going to do a squat to a tiptoe. That's all we're going to do. We're going to get as tall as we can, continuing to warm up that body. We're going to work those legs, a little bit of a strength move in that squat. And then as we come out of that squat, you're going to give me as tall as you can, all the way up to those tiptoes. All right, 45 seconds of work. Are you ready? Let's go right here. Squat and up, nice and slow. Sit back in that squat all the way up to those tiptoes. You should get as tall as you can, like reach for that ceiling all the way up. And Bill, you're not that far off. All the way up. Again, use those chairs. Going up on those tiptoes is going to add a little bit of a balance component to it. So use that chair for stability if you need it. We're halfway in. Nice and slow. Big move here, getting those bodies as tall as we can, stretching out all of those muscles. Nice and big. Let's go 3 more. 3, up, 2, up. Last one, squat and tall. All right, shake those legs out. We're working to strengthen those legs as well as getting nice and long. Longer those arms go up top, the more you're stretching out those muscles, lengthening those muscles, helps combat that stiffness. All right, are we ready? Round 2. We got 3 rounds of each exercise. Let's go. Squat to tiptoes all the way up. Nice and slow. Squat and up. Squat and up. Good job. Squat and up. Keep working. All the way up. How tall can you get? Only have to do this exercise 3 times. We're already over halfway done with round 2. All the way up. Take your time on that squat. Sit back into it. Use those legs to get as tall as you can. Let's go 3 more. This is 3. Squat up for 2. Last one. And up. Great work. Shake those legs out for me. 2 down, 1 to go. That's all we got left. All right, big to coordination on that coordination. We'll get that heart rate up. Right now, we're just slowing things down. Getting as tall as we can. Feet hip width apart. Round 3. Last time on this exercise. Let's go. Squat to tiptoes. Squat and up. Squat and up. You can even widen those fingers, make them nice and long, work a little hand dexterity at the same time. Tall as we can, all the way up to those fingertips. 15 seconds left here. All the way up. Let's go 3 more. Let's go squat and up. 2 more. Squat and up. Last one. Tall as you can on this one. And up. Great work. Shake those legs out. That's what that's going to look like. All right. Each exercise will be done 3 times. Our second exercise is going to be a coordination exercise. This will get our heart rate up a little bit more. Take breaks as you need them. So at home, you at home too, if you want to grab a drink. You can take it whenever you want. We're going to go right into exercise number 2. We're going to march in place. At the same time, we're going to get those arms up, out, and down. Those of you that worked out with me, we've done this before. It's that high march here. And as we march, those arms go up, out, and down, just like that. All right, so let's get that march started. Pulling those knees up, and we'll add those arms. Let's go. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Keep that march up, out, down. Up, out, down. You can also really focus on getting those arms nice and long. Take it to a march if you need to, and kick those arms out of it. You can always add those arms back in. You can also take the same exact exercise, those of you at home, to a chair and do the same exercise seated. Up, out, down. 15 seconds. Come on. Out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out. 2 more times. Up, out, down, up, out, and down. Great work. Shake it out. Let that heart rate. Remember those breaths that we practiced in the very beginning? Great way to bring that heart rate down. So if you feel like that heart rate's getting a little too high, or you're working to get that heart rate down, in through the nose, exhale it out through the mouth. All right? Those of you at home, and also you guys in my room here, if it helps for you to say it with me, up, out, and down, feel free. All right, we ready? Let's take it back to that march. Knees up, adding those arms. Let's go. Up, out, down. 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 Stick with me. Up, out. Long arms. Up, out. 15 seconds left. Out, down, up. Out, down, up. Out, down. 3 more. Up, out, down. Last 2. Up, out. Last one here. Up, out, and down. Great work. Coordination is a tricky thing, right? When we're asking those legs to do something different than we're asking those arms to do. One more round of these. Great cognitive exercise as well, those coordination exercises. All right, last round of these. Let's get that march in there. And we're going to add those arms. Let's go. Up, out, down, 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 up, out, down. You got it. Up, out, down, up, out, down, up, out. 15 more seconds. Come on. Out and down, up, out and down, up, out. Let's do this 3 more times. Let's go up, out, down, up, out. Last one here. Up, out, and down. Great work. Shake it out. Let that heart rate come down a little bit. Grab a drink if you need it. Big, coordinated, big. We're back to that big exercise. We practiced getting up nice and tall on that first big exercise. Now we're going to get nice and big outside to side. We're going to open up those hips with some big side steps. All right? So big side steps right here, opening up those hips. We're going to add some big arms. So it just looks like this. Right here. All right, so big arms, big legs, Working again. Big's the name of the game. Big steps. Opening up those hips. Are we ready? Let's go right here. Step it out. So both of those feet come back together. There you go. There we go. Big, 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 big. Now this isn't really as much of a coordination exercise, so I don't even really care what this looks like. It just needs to be a big step with big arms. If those arms are taken away from that step, take those arms out of it and just give me that big step. Use that chair for added stability if you need to, right here, right here. Big, big, big. Come on, 20 seconds left. Nice work, Bill. Come on, big. Big as you can step out, still keeping it safe. Big, big. Bird wings, yes. We did this kind of exercise yesterday too. Here we go, 10 more seconds. Big, 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 big hips, big shoulders right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Except for you're not yellow, right? You're a gray big bird. All right, he's got a bigger wingspan than we do, right? He's going to make it further. This guy. Yeah. All right, are we ready? We're going into round 2, okay? Like I said, if adding that arm takes away from that big side step, take the arm out of it. I'd rather you work on opening up those hips. All right, we ready? Round 2, 45 seconds. Let's go right here. Big. Great job on those steps. I like it. Perfect, Jim. Perfect. Woo! Big. Step, step. You got it. Just like that. Nice work. Nice work. Nice work. We're getting big and coordinated today is what we're doing. Or at least we're going to give it our best shot, right? 15 seconds left. Make sure you're still standing up tall for me, keeping those shoulders back. I realized there were so many things that went into one exercise. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, shake out those shoulders. Relax them back. It is hard. It is hard. It's hard on my shoulders. It's hard to fly. That flapping is hard. All right. Are we ready? Last round of these. Big side steps. Give yourself room. And let's go right here. Good job. I like it. I like how you're focusing on those big steps. Step it out. Come on. Reach that foot side to side. Reach it out side to side. Perfect. Jim and I were talking about that with the cold, but especially with the barometric pressure changing like it did yesterday, those bodies can get extra stiff. So let's go ahead and make sure we're really opening it up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Does it a little bit? I wonder if it's, that sometimes happens with me if I'm doing certain arm exercises. Like if I do this, that makes, for whatever reason, there must be some connection there. Jim was saying it makes his one side of your face just kind of twitch a little bit. Yeah. My guess is it's that lateral move. Yeah, there must be some connection between. Doesn't happen to you? You don't look like this? All right, shake it out. We're going into exercise number 4. Do you see, Bill was twitching? Calling you out, Alan. Alan's always calling you out. All right, are we ready? We're going to go into exercise number 4. This is our second coordination exercise. We're going to focus on getting those heels up to our bum. Nice big stretch in the front of those legs. And at the same time, we're going to add a bicep curl. So it just looks like this, keeping those elbows tucked into the side. It's just going to be right here. All right, so we're going to add that bicep curl to that bum kick. All right, everybody's got it. Let's go right here. right here. Now here's the deal. On these coordination moves, you pick the pace on these. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can go a little bit faster. But I want those heels up to those bums with that bicep curl right here. You can go a little bit, absolutely. You want to go a little bit slower, you go a little bit slower. You do you, whatever that looks like. If you're using that chair for stability, you can give me one arm, and then we can switch to the other arm. Ooh, that was hard to do. Two arms right here is easier for me. Right here, come on. Kicking those heels up. Nice big hamstring curl. Here we go. 15 more seconds. How high can you get that heel up to that bum, folks? Come on. Right here, 10 seconds. Nice big stretch in that quad. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So you know what a bicep curl is, right? We do those all the time. We do those with and without weights. That's that bicep curl right here, working that bicep muscle. Those bum kicks are often called hamstring curls. Hamstrings lie on the back of those legs, right? So as you kick those heels up, you're pulling, or not pulling, but you're working that hamstring muscle. Same thing as those biceps. So even without weights, you're still working those muscles. Nice big stretch in the quad. Nice big strengthening in that hamstring. All right, we ready? Round 2. All right. Bum kicks or hamstring curls with those bicep curls. Let's go right here. Woo. Getting those heels up as high as you can go right here. Take it at your own pace. There you go. Jim, that's perfect. Great work. Great work. Come on, right here. Curl, curl, curl. Do you? Yeah. Drink enough water? Yeah. They go away. Yeah. Is it like a Charlie horse? Yeah. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you almost have to stretch them out. You almost have to lengthen them out, 15 more seconds. Yeah, yeah. Here we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Those of you at home, we were just talking about in the room about how sometimes in the morning when we wake up, in fact, Jim said it happened to him in the middle of the night too, that you just wake up with a little bit of not even necessarily, just like it's almost like a Charlie horse. It's like a muscle spasm in that. Yeah. You usually get it in your hamstrings? Do you usually get it in your hamstrings? Yeah. Back of your leg. Yeah. Do you? What do? You kind of stand up? Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Well, that's interesting. I'll have to show you about those after class. Yeah. Kind of like minor contraction of that hamstring then. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. That's what's great about classes is you get an opportunity. So for those of you at home, if you have the opportunity to go to in-person class, it's great only because it's nice to be able to kind of bounce some ideas off everybody. We got our last round of these bicep curls with hamstrings. Are you ready? Let's go right here. Last 45 seconds. Right here. Now, if you kind of got the hang of this, I'm going to ask you to pick up that pace a little bit. We're not coming back to these. Great exercise to do with weights, too. We're just not doing weights today. But this would be a great exercise to add weights to. Give yourself a little bit of added resistance. Right now and today, we're just focusing on the coordination piece of it, not as much on the strengthening piece of it. You can take one exercise. You got 15 seconds. You can take one exercise. You can make it a cardio exercise, a strength exercise, a balance exercise, or a coordination exercise. Today, we're focusing on getting big and coordinated. Here we go. Everybody said 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's take a quick break. I'm going to grab a drink of water. Take a drink of water if you need it. We're going to go right into our 5th exercise. All right, so our first big exercise, we got tall, right? Second exercise, we worked on that hip mobility and got nice and big. We're going back to that tall, but we're going to work some core work in it as well. So a little two-sided exercise here. We're going to start tall instead of finishing tall on this exercise. We're going to start tall. So you're going to start with those arms as high as you can get them. And what we're going to do is we're going to work some core work by just meeting that knee in the middle. So we're just going to get tall, and then we're going to crunch it. Then we're going to get as tall as we can and alternate that leg. Now, depending upon what your balance looks like today, you don't have to get that knee up. You can even take that knee right here. All right, do what's comfortable for you. All right, 45 seconds, but we're going to start up tall. Ooh, look, that sun. All right, here we go. 45 seconds. Let's go right here. Nice and slow, nice and slow. We're not worried about fast on these big movements. Tall and big, crunch, stretch, crunch, stretch, crunch. There we go. Big as you can get, crunch. Woo. Big, there we go. Big. Bill's getting some hand dexterity in there too by really widening out those fingers. Long fingers, crunch. Tall as you can get, crunch. Up, crunch. This same exercise can be done seated. Up and crunch, crunch. Come on, we got 15 seconds left. Bring it down in the middle. We're meeting those arms to that knee. Crunch, crunch. 3 more. 3, tall, crunch, tall, crunch. 1 more, tall, and crunch. Great work. Slower we do that works a little bit of a balance, right? Because we're doing that single leg stand. We're thinking about having, kind of like a nutcracker, I guess. Have something that we're crunching right here. Bringing those elbows and those knees together. All right. Here's the deal, though. What we're not going to do is we're not going to meet that knee like this, right? We're going to meet that knee still standing up straight like this, alternating those legs. All right? All right. A little bit of a coordination piece to it, too. What? It does make it a little bit tougher. That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for, Alan. You're welcome. All right. We ready? Arms up. Let's meet in the middle. Let's go. Crunch and crunch. Tall, crunch, tall, crunch. You got it. Up, down, up. Meet that knee. Tall, crunch, tall, crunch, tall, crunch. Nice work, Jen. Tall, crunch, up, ha, up, ha, up, crunch, up. 15 seconds. Come on. Crunch, up, crunch, up, and crunch. Let's go. 4, crunch, 3, and 2, and 1, down. Hi-ya! All right, relax it out. I'm all about side effects. Not side effects, sound effects. All right, no side effects, just sound effects. All right, everybody feel good on that one? We got 1 more round of those. Key is, this is our big exercise. What are we focusing on? Getting as tall as we can with those arms, stretching those bodies out from those fingers to those toes. All right, are we ready? In 3, starting with those arms up. Let's go. Crunch, up, ha, up, crunch, up, crunch, tall, crunch, tall, crunch, tall, ha, ha. Nice work, Jim. Ha. Coming up tall, down, up, down, tall, halfway. Come on. Crunch, up, crunch, up. Come on, down, up, down, up, down, up. Let's go 4 more. Let's go 4, down, tall, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax out those legs a little bit. A little bit of a leg exercise too as we stabilize on those legs. 3 exercises left, last 2 done in the chair. All right. Next exercise is going to be our coordination exercise. We did that big exercise, now we're going into coordination. We're going to do heel digs. So we're going to stretch out the back of that leg now. We worked on that front of that leg, stretching it out. Now we're going to stretch out the back of that leg with those heel digs. All right. Let me see the sole of your shoes on these. So we're digging that heel in. Nice long leg on the back. As we do that, we're going to get some tricep kickbacks in there. Tricep kickbacks are just these right here. So as we bring that heel out, those arms go back, just like this. Kicking those triceps, kicking those arms back. All right, we don't have weights, so we're not necessarily working the strength portion of this, but we can get some strengthening in there as we really push those arms back, strengthening the back of that arm. All right, we ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Heel, heel, kicking it back. Kick, kick, kick. Focusing on those triceps, back of those upper part of the back of those arms. Squeeze. Nice big stretch in the back of those legs. Kick it back, kick it back, kick it back. You got it. Back, back, back. You got it right here. Come on. Heel, heel, heel. Now, as you get the hang of it, again, feel free to pick up the pace. If you want to go a little bit faster, you can. Let's go. Kick it back, squeeze, squeeze. 15 seconds. Nice big stretch in the back of those legs. Push, push. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it out. 1 down, 2 to go. Legs are going forward, arms are going backward, stretching out the back of those legs, pulling those toes towards you so I can see the sole of those shoes, and then pressing those arms back. 1 round down, 2 rounds to go. Shoulders back, stand up nice and tall. And let's go right here. Kick, kick, big heel kick. Push, push, push. You got it. Big back, back. Keeping those shoulders back, those chests open. Squeeze those triceps. Big heel dig, dig, dig. Nice stretch in the back of those legs. Come on, stick with me. We got 15 seconds left. Come on. Push, 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 push. What are we going to do with him, Bill? Can't get anything past this guy. No, he's tough. He's tough. I know. I'm about to switch places with him is what I'm about to do. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Moral of the story, don't stand someplace where Alan can see you. Yes. No, I know. I know where he's going next time. I know where he's going next time. All right, third round right here. Are we ready? Heel digs, big tricep kickbacks in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. Kick it back, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those hamstrings, squeeze those triceps. Digging those heels in. Great work, great work. Again, if putting the 2 together is too much, you can pick one or the other. Always introduce the other one back into it when you're ready. We're halfway done. Come on, push, 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 push. Stick with me. Push it back right here. You ready? Let's go 5 more. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Everybody roll those shoulders back, stretch out that chest a little bit. Those of you at home, now's the time to grab a chair. And you know what? I do not think that I told you in the beginning to grab a chair. I think I told you only if you need it. Well, we're going to use it for our last 2 exercises. So those of you at home, if you need to grab that chair, you can always hit that pause button, grab that chair, and then hit play, and I'll be right where you left me. Those of us in this room, go ahead and grab chairs. Are we all comfortable with the chairs that we have, or do you guys want a chair like Bill? You like a chair like Bill? What you think, Jims? You okay? You okay where you are? Okay. Alan, let me grab you a chair real quick. I wouldn't want you to have to work any harder than you already are. I'm here for you. That's what I say, yep. We're going to have to teach this guy that. You cannot push the pause button here. No. Pushing my nose does not pause me. I hate to tell you. I hate to tell you. All right. When you're ready, we're going to be on that chair. We're going to be on the edge of our seat. This is our big exercise. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do those star jacks. We got up with that first exercise. We did those side steps with that second big exercise. We got back up and big and tall for that third exercise. Now we're going all the way out. We're going to get as big as we can out, arms and legs, and then we're going to come right back here to center. All right. Speed is not my focus on this. Big is. All right. You ready? 45 seconds. Let's go. Open and back to center. There we go. Big. Great. Watch that chair, Jim. You feel it coming forward a little bit? All right. As long as you're good with it, I'm good with it. I mean, I guess seated, if we tip out of our chair, it's not quite as far, right? But I still don't want any tips. No tips today. Michelle won't let me come back. Come on, all the way out and in, out and in. Can we open those arms a little bit bigger right here? Out and in. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right back here to center. I don't know. How many arms do starfish have? They have 5? Well, our head counts as 1. You can count your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So really stretch your neck up. Yeah. All right, we ready? Round 2, shoulders back, nice and big. Let's go. Open and close. Open and close. Nice work. So this could be called a seated starfish, right? Not seated star jacks. It could be starfish. Come on, let's go. Are you insinuating I stopped talking, Ellen? That counts for you too, then. Come on, open and close. Let's go. Open and close. Big. Close. All right, we got 15 seconds left here. Come on, nice and big. What? You do need to start the day with humor. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Here we go. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. And right back to center. I listened to something on Instagram the other day that was talking about kind of the same thing. Like you wake up in the morning and you're just like, you're anxious about something, or you're sad about something, or you're frustrated, or you're like, I'm not totally looking forward to my day. And it said, if you just stop right there and you start to think about the things that you're grateful for, and you just start naming them out. The fact that I am breathing this morning, the fact that I have a house, and they were talking about how that literally will start to change your mindset for the day. So I need to work on that. I wake up anxious in the morning sometimes with everything that I have going on, and so that's a good practice. So anyway, that's our homework, Jim. Okay. All right. Ready? Last round right here. Open and close. Let's go. Open. And back to center. Open. Last round of these, and then we'll be on our final exercise. Stick with me. Open. And back to center. Open. Center. Open. Halfway done with this last round of these. Starfish. Uh-huh. Oh, really? Three more. Huh. Interesting. 2 and 1. Very nice. Starfish are important. That's our takeaway. Very nice. Starfish are important. All right, grab a quick drink. We got our last exercise here. We're going to keep it seated. It's going to be more of a combo coordination exercise. So we're going to work some core exercise, or some core, we're going to work the core, the center of our body. It's going to be a bicycle crunch, and then a regular crunch. So it's going to look like this. We're going to go bicycle, bicycle, feet on the floor, all the way back, all the way up. Okay? Jim, your face. You do not have a poker face, my guy. All right, we ready? So we're going to start by tickling our earlobes. We're going to bring that elbow to the opposite knee. All right? So here we go. Bicycle. Bicycle. Now we're going to keep those feet on the floor. We're going to lean back until we touch that chair. We're going to use those tummies and pull ourselves right back up. All right? So here we go. We're going to go across, across, back, up, across, across, back, up, across, across, back, up, cross, cross, back, up. Let's go. Cross, cross. Bring that knee up to that elbow. Cross, back, up. Tummy's tight. Cross, cross, and back, up. Again, cross, cross, back. 2 more. Cross, cross, back, up. Last one. Cross, cross, back, and up. Great work. You should feel that in the center of your body. That's where that strength comes from. Oh, they were in tide pools, or they... And when they took them out... Right. That's crazy. I guess that's a circle of life, right? I mean, that's how that works. All right, here we go. We're just having a discussion about starfish here, folks. All right, we ready? 45, let's go. Cross, cross, and back. I might have to start passing around the microphone in here so the people at home get a little glimpse of what we got going on. Let's go. Cross, cross, back, up, cross, cross, back, up, cross, cross, back, up. Again, cross, cross, back, up. 2 more. Cross, cross, back, up. Last one. Cross, cross, back, and up. Then it all falls apart. Oh, all right. We ready? We got 1 more. This is all we got left, and then we get to stretch it out. All right, so everybody sit up tall, edge of your seat, feet flat on the floor. Tickle in those earlobes because I don't want you pulling on that neck. We're going to come across that body. Let's go. Cross, cross, back, up, cross, cross, back. I love the way you're keeping those feet on the floor on those back crunches. Let's go. Back, up, cross, cross, back, up, cross, cross, back, up, cross, cross, back. 15 seconds. Let's go. Cross, cross, back. 2 more times. Cross, cross, back, up. Last one. Cross, cross, back, and up. Great work. Everybody get up nice and tall. Let's stretch those abs out. And relax it out. Oh, gosh. 80 something? Is she 90? She could, I mean, I don't know if she's quite 90. I don't know. Anybody else know how old Cher is? Yeah, let's ask real quick. See what they say. How old Cher? We're going to stretch it out. If you want to grab a drink, you can. How old? What are you going to say? 88? 77. 77. 77. She was just on something recently and just was amazing. I can't remember what it was. All right, we ready? Let's stretch these bodies out. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yeah. I think that you're right. All right, let's go ahead and stretch these bodies out. We're going to extend that one leg out and pull that toe towards us. We're going to use that opposite hand to come across that body and reach for that toe. Nice big stretch in the back of that leg. If you can't touch your toe, no big deal. You don't need to. You should already feel a big stretch in the back of that leg just by reaching for that toe. Really pulling that toe towards you gets a little deeper into that stretch. That's true. That's true. The starfish is very layered. We could have lots of conversation about the starfish. Yeah, you're right. Go ahead and hug that leg in. Rotate that ankle. Yeah. So that's your homework. Practice your starfishes. Practice your breathing. There was another part of your homework. There was something else, Jim. What was it? There was something else that we did. Can't remember what it was. Go ahead and extend that other leg out now. Now we'll come across the body with that other hand, reaching for that toe. Oh, yeah, that's, yep, good thoughts when you wake up. Think about what you're grateful for in the morning. I am grateful. You did. I'm grateful. Well, Jim was here first. I know. Jim was like, please let somebody else come here. All right, hug that leg in and rotate that ankle. I did too, Jim. I was like, it could be personal training. He's like, oh, jeez. He all of a sudden had something he had to do. You were a good sport about it. All right, sit up nice and tall. Let's use the outside of our leg. You can also use the side of your chair if you want, just to pull that body and look over that shoulder behind you. Where those eyes go, that body follows. So really look behind you. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Tightening that tummy to protect that lower back. I am here next week. I shouldn't tell you that because then if you don't show up, then you're gonna hurt my feelings. All right, come back to center. I am gonna be here. She's gone for 10 days. Yeah. I know. It's not up to me. She's covering some of my classes after that, so I gotta be nice. I love it. I like doing it because I get to see people that I don't always get to see, like the gyms. All right, reach up and over. So I'll actually be here tomorrow. So I'll be here for the 2 classes tomorrow. 3. I got kickboxing before that. So kickboxing, strength, and then Zoom. Other side. And Tai Chi before that. I am not teaching Tai Chi. You do not want me teaching Tai Chi. That's for doggone sure. Yeah. I keep thinking, you know what I need to do is I need to just come to Craig's 11 o'clock class before my kickboxing class so I can check it out. What? Yeah. Right. A lot of the same stuff. Which is good. That means we're speaking the same language, So yes, you guys kind of told me about that yesterday. Gathering the cheese. Yeah. Craig would be so proud. Would you be so proud, Craig? All right, roll those shoulders back. All right, let's take those fingertips on one of the hands. I don't really care which one. And we're gonna go to the opposite side of the head. And I gently just want you to pull down towards that arm that's up. Come back to center. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So just reach up over to the other side of the head and gently pull down towards that arm that's up. All right, let's come back to center and finish with those big neck rolls here, all the way around, big circles, biggest as you can get. Once you get one in one direction, we'll slowly switch and go the opposite direction. And then come back to center. What's a good idea? Yes, I agree. I absolutely agree. Let's finish with 2 deep breaths. In through that nose, out through that mouth. Same way we started. In through the nose. We prepped our body with our first 2 breaths. We're going to thank our bodies with our last 2. Exhale it out through your mouth. And last one here. In through the nose, all the way up. Nice big breath up top. Hold it. And then slow exhale out. This is when we put that right and left hand together and we clap. Because it's over, right? No, because we had so much fun. Those of you at home, I'll see you next time. I also think it's good